Okay, let's get started. When I assess a network marketing opportunity, I look at 5 key factors. Number 1, the management team. Number 2, the compensation plan. Number 3, the product strategy. Number 4, the field leadership. And number 5, very importantly, can you ride the wave of hypergrowth with that company? I'd like to begin this section with a brief story that is going to clearly illustrate a point that is vital to your consideration of any company that you're working with or considering in the network marketing space. Recently, I was contacted by a person who had read one of my books. He asked me if I'd give him an opinion on a company that he was considering. I told him I was glad to do so. The first thing I did was to go to the company's website. The first section of that website that I looked at was not about the product. In fact, it was not about the comp plan. I went directly to the section that profiled the management team. In reviewing the pedigree of the management team, I read about 4 individuals who were the executives of the company. They clearly had created success in their professional careers. Having reviewed this section and the bios of the execs of the company, there was no doubt in my mind that this company had a very slim likelihood of success. Why? Because the entire management team had created their success in the real estate industry. What made it worse was that their product had nothing to do with real estate. They had 0 experience in launching, managing, and growing a network marketing company. Launching, managing, and growing a network marketing company is a hugely complex undertaking with thousands of things that can be done correctly or incorrectly. As a field associate within network marketing, it is impossible to outwork blunders made by a corporate team. When the field loses confidence in the corporate team because of poor execution, you simply cannot work hard enough to grow a long-term viable business. People will leave. They'll find alternative companies who they can bet on that won't make the mistakes of execution in their business model that their current company is, or worse yet, they will simply lose confidence in your judgment and quit altogether, leaving the industry for good. Look at it this way. If you were starting a real estate company, would you hire executives to run the company who have never been involved in real estate and instead hire individuals whose entire professional experience was running a network marketing company? Of course not. 2 other huge red flags to watch for before I progress on to the next consideration. First, beware of any company whose executives are former field leaders. Again, this scenario is a disaster waiting to happen. In the great majority of cases, just because someone was successful in the field, it does not mean that they can run a company. Ego is a dangerous thing, and many field leaders think that field success and the daily running of a company are interchangeable skills. Well, more often than not, that is not the case. The network marketing industry is littered with failed companies that were started by someone who left the field to start a company. There are certainly exceptions to every rule, but I believe in stacking the odds. I want to know what the management team has done and not in general terms. I want to know what companies they were with. How long were they there? How did the company do? And very importantly, why aren't they there right now? So many bios of management team members in this industry are vague at best. I encourage you, ask the tough questions. What someone has done is going to tell you what they can do. I do not want a management team to be doing their internship in network marketing on my watch. There is nothing sadder to me than to see an individual throw their heart over the bar for several years only to see an inexperienced management team drop the ball on technology applications or new product launches or failed international expansion or modified comp plans where the rules of the game change because the plan was not well thought out in the first place. My second consideration in assessing a company has to do with their compensation plan. The central question in my assessment of a company's compensation plan is, what behavior does it incentivize? My main inquiry into this question is, does the compensation plan incentivize the player, those people who are really good at network marketing, to help those who are not very good at network marketing to make money? The truth of the matter is that most people are not very good in network marketing. However, if the comp plan is designed correctly, that really doesn't matter because the comp plan will reward people who are good at network marketing by paying them based on how much money they help the people who are not good at network marketing make. In the vast majority of network marketing comp plans, the big players make money off of the cumulative volume in their network with no consideration as to whether any of those people are succeeding or not. Great comp plans reward the players for creating a partnership with their personally sponsored people and multiple generations beyond their personally sponsored people. Those players are paid not only for the cumulative volume in their group, but also on a percentage of the incomes that are being generated by their teammates. If a player is paid the big money based on how much money his teammates are making, then there is a natural partnership in success that dramatically enhances your likelihood of making a great income in network marketing. Now, there are certainly other considerations in your comp plan assessment, such as how fast can you recover your initial investment to get involved, and what activity do you have to do to accomplish that? In a great comp plan, you should be able to recover your entire initial investment within the first 2 weeks without a Herculean effort. A great comp plan will have a first order bonus, which is paid on the purchases of the people who you sponsor. Now, very importantly, there should be incentives to create a small base of customers to be sure that your company is compliant with regulatory issues, and there are bonuses for getting a fast start out of the gates. Where those are certainly important issues to examine, none of them, individually or cumulatively, trump the importance of having a comp plan that creates a high incentive for the players to partner in the success of the people in their organization and not just ride on their volume.